Welcome. This is the Late Late Show with BT, where views with security and law are being provided to you, the public. Today is going to be another buzz day because we are still buzzing. And we are still using the beat, and that's all of the beat stations. So we included some questions on our Facebook, such as, will Jay-Z or Sean Corey Carter be willing to be transformed by Logo's RuPaul's Drag Race specialist team? Or that's what I'm calling the participants who showed considerable promise with their designing and or possessed ability to specialist team. So will Sean Corey Carter be willing to be transformed into a drag queen, become a vegetarian, and relocate to Virginia for weekend corresponding? Will Jay-Z and Jewel find each other and settle with having always have been a security celebrity couple? Will Jewel be released from copyright claims to Adrian to become closer to a Jay-Z-Jewel relationship? Did Jewel assist with Justice in it or not? Will Laz Alonso be an option for Beyonce? Will Robert Brown, aka Bobby Brown, believe in Catherine Latasha and their ability to save Bobby Christina Brown? Will Catherine and Latasha be brought together physically as a couple as soon as possible to save Bobby Christina Brown in Georgia? Will Latasha's confidence be restored regarding Catherine's possible contribution regarding Bobby Christina Brown? And even if Catherine and Latasha are brought together in an attempt to save Bobby Christina Brown, will a decade of LGBT support permit success? Just a few questions. And before we start buzzing, we're going to go to the beat. Where it began, Virginia 106.5. So it's 106.5 the beats. And we're back. And we have some entries into the alphabet building or the alphabet art shop. And here they are. Black and brown guitars. So we have this style. And we have this style. So we will be adding these into the alphabet art chart. Now we can start buzzing. And we're going to begin with fashion. So we got it. The graphic sweater, the classic timepiece, the fitted jeans, the sturdy crossbody bag, the stylish flats, and let's stop there. Let's see, we got it. If you're going for those fitted jeans, you got it. Michael Kors. So then we have two females. What got it? So it's probably hard to see, but if it did catch your eye, you know, sometimes people go right to the hands or the feet. But if that's where you went, then you definitely got it. Ariel Gordon ring. Passion. Who got it? So if the necklace caught your eye, Natasha Morris. Also, if the bottle of cologne, Ralph Lauren, and the rings, the top and the bottom, David Hammer. So we're still in the buzz. And this is actually Buzz. Who got it? So if you answered neither, you're correct. However, we can mention Bella Tuna, bellatuna.com. Baby, who got it? And we have one more. Let's see who got it. If nothing caught your eye, then you're correct. Neither. California Dreamin'. One, two. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or 11. California Dreamin'. So 5 and 7. 5, Jennifer Fisher earrings. And 7, Derek Lamb blouse. Awesome if those were one of them or all of them that you picked. Let's see what we have here. 50 things to do this month. You know, a lot of times we get find ourselves in the mix. You know, 50 things to do, or 20 top things to see before you die, or the 10 places to go in this. And whose though? So 50 things to do this month. Let's see what we got. So we're going to start with 1 through 7. Sound the alarm. Stand under. Spread the sheer. Check in. Bring a beachy glow. Double down. Or delete Tinder. We're going to keep going through our 50 things too. So I guess number 8 is going to be get your Easter candy fix. Nine, contour like a pro. Stock up. Kelly Clarkson. 11. 12, Laura Welsh. 13, Shepard. And 14, James Bay. 15, file your taxes. 16, smell fergalicious. 17, bake. 18, saddle up. 19, laugh at politics. 20, prime your Insta. 21, ride on. 22, swap wool. 23, add a drop. 50 things to do this month. 24, motorcycles I've loved. 25, visiting hours. 26, 9.5 narrow. 27, I will always write that. 28, oh, you pretty things. 29, all the rage. 30, Viper wine. 31, the royal we. 32, an ember in the ashes. 33, diamond head. 34, fix your life. Your love life, that is. 35, end bank account, brokenomics. 36, TV. Academy of Country Music Awards. 37, the Grace Helbig Project. 38, Game of Thrones. 39, Marvel's Daredevil. 40, Mad Men. 41, Lip Sync Battle. 42, grab a cold one. 43, BYO. 44, know your number. 45, watch the bump. 46, bet on. 47, take so many selfies. 48, look hot at the gym. 49, brighten your eyes. And 50, give a toast to the planet. Or 50 things to do this month. If you wanted to spread the share, that would have been awesome with Michael Kors, the Glow Lip Luster. If you wanted to double down, April the 12th, 9 p.m. ET, why not? Laugh at politics. Number 19, 50 Things to Do This Month. April 25th, CNN. Ride On. 21, April the 3rd, the latest chapter of the Fast and Furious saga. Kelly Clarkson, number 11. We can definitely mention James Bay, 14. The 14th thing to do this month. All the Rage, Courtney Summers, 29. 31, The Royal We by Heather Cox and Jessica Morgan. Martin Ganda with I Will Always Write Back, number 27. 36, Academy of Country Music Awards, April 19th, 8 p.m., ET and CBS. Everything's happening in April. April the 3rd, 10:30 p.m. ET, The Grace Helbig Project, the 12th, 9 p.m. April ET and HBO. Game of Thrones, 38. 39, Marvel's Daredevil, April 10th. Mad Men, April 5th, 10 p.m. ET and AMC, and April 2nd, 10 p.m. ET. Lip Sync Battle. That was all 36 through 41. And number 50. Before we go to number 50, number 48. Carrie Underwood has a new activewear line. Look hot at the gym. And number 50, April 22nd, give a toast to the planet on Earth Day. So that's looking hot with Carrie Underwood, new activewear line, and give a toast on Earth Day, April 22nd. And we've definitely been buzzing with the buzz, but we're going to go back to 106.5. Sweet. One 6.5, and we're back with Bright Things. Who got it? So we are going to, out of all of these, we have Tiffany & Company diamond bracelet. And our guess is that it's this one. Going straight up and down. Tiffany & Company. Elite consensus. Elite consensus. Who got it? So if the lone female caught your eye, the answer would be yes, Lauren Santo Domingo. What about little worldly goods? Sometimes people can't afford to travel, get to travel, and sometimes the places come to you or come near, and you don't have to go so far. That's one of the things about international relations. So a little worldly goods. And this is global markets. Unfortunately, neither. But we're gonna still stay in worldly goods, but this time a little bouncy hunting. Bounty hunting. The coral and diamond earrings. If they caught your eye, great. Nicholas Barney. And included in that is the Caspian Champagne Pearl by Clara Williams. And we can't forget Marn Cats. Still worldly goods. So we did okay bounty hunting. So what about return trips? So David Yerman rings and cuffs. Pamela Love. Still worldly goods, but it's time to claim check. Who got it? Let's see. Who's claiming the check? We got T. Anthony. What's new? Let's see who got it. Benjamin Moore, Balboa Mist, and White Dove. And Green Goddess. It looks so interesting in green. All of them. Neither. And we're gonna go to the beats. One place we haven't been in a while, Tampa Bay. 95.7. So that's Tampa Bay, 95.7. That's what they're sounding like right about now. And we're on to Beauty Essentials. Who got it? So if your answer was neither, you're correct. Style. Who got it? Even though it was showed really quickly, if it caught your eye, that was correct. Derek Lamb, the wrap skirt. And now we're staying with a little style. So who got it? So if nothing about that whole scene caught your eye, then yeah, I'm leading to you're correct. What about this one? That was razzle dazzle. Maybe we're not a razzle dazzle type of, but what about news at night? So again, if you notice the fingers in the hands, then you would have noticed the David Yearning ring. Nudes that night. So still in style, but this is, let's just get a grip. Laquan Smith dress. Todd Snyder suit and shirt. Pump up the glam. David Yearning ring. In the shadows, but got it. So that's it for style. What about star gifts? So if you like those watches, actually in the code, they're both Michael Kors. And the little car coat is what it's called. International Concepts. Smooth operator. Let's see what that is. So one actually did stand out. And another one honorable mention, but Jack Black Industrial Strength Hand Kilo. And the other honorable mention was the number 17 facial moisturizer. What else are we buzzing about? Sexy eyes, pale lips. Who got it? So, sexy eyes, pale lips, Naomi Campbell, and Angela Bassett. 20 Shades of Fabulous. So that's sexy eyes, pale lips. Now we're going to Fabulous. 20 shades of them. Who got them? Let's see this Fabulous. Yeah, the 20 Shades of Fabulous. So Sierra. Viola Davis, Aja Naomi King, and we can't forget Oprah Winfrey. Kerry Washington, Rashida Jones, All of the above. And we're staying in Tampa Bay, 95.7. This is 95.7. And no one tell. Not that like it comes after the Fabulips, but we're at the Eggman. No one tell. Who got it? Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Who got the Eggman? Which I showed twice, the John Garrigan egg chart plate, but the sandwich didn't get it. So it's just a plate. That's number 8. And the RSVP egg lifter spoon, number 15. Put your money where your mouth is. You got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Anything stand out to you? Let's put your money where your mouth is. I guess the only honorable mention that we have would be the Theodent 300, and that would have been number 5. $300. The new statement. You got it. Shoe. No, it's this one. No, it's that one. No, it's those. but it's neither. Let's travel a little bit. And we want to go all in. But how do we do that? Where do we do that? Grenada. Where we can spice things up at Sandals La Source. Or how about make a little magic at the Walt Disney Resort in Florida? Walt Disney World Resort, that is. Or horse around at Travasa, Austin, in Texas. Or, you know what, who doesn't like to go out? And we can do that on Adventures on the Gorge, West Virginia. Or we can bliss out at the Lodge at Woolock, PA. So if you want to go all in, we can go all in at Travasa, Austin, Texas. And horse around. So after that going all in, it's time to reboot. Who got it? 1, 2. Oh, where's 3? There's 3. 4, 5, 6. They look kind of interesting. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, or 12. Where do you want to reboot? Well, if it was neither, you're correct. Sometimes what looks interesting isn't for you. It wasn't actually look interesting. So anyway, we're now at smash hits. Just like the reboot looking interesting. What about let's look tasty? We got a smash hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Yum yum. So if you were going for this one here, then you are correct. This white bean smash. And speaking of food and what is actually tasty, we have this month's menu. And let's see, we're gonna group some together, but it's all this month's menu. Breakfast and brunch with Meat and poultry. We got it. So if one of those caught your eye, you're correct. Which one was it? Which one is it? If you wanted to sink your teeth into pork chops with green beans, you were correct. So now, still this month's menu, starters and snacks. We got it. So there was one in this one as well. And we saw this before when we began our little tasty white bean smash. So you might have was like, oh yeah, I remember that. That one got it. Vegetarian and flexitarian and spreads and sauces. Who got it? If neither, you just didn't want to go for neither, you are correct. And unfortunately, one that I actually kind of liked is on here, 3-bean chili. So we're still this month's menu, but we're gonna have a little pasta and pizza. Who got it? So that was pasta and pizza. Well, let's add burgers and sandwiches with that. So who got that now? Still neither. So I guess this, when it comes to the show, so are we all on the same diet? Because I'm not on my specific diet right now, but that's the question. Will everyone be in the same diet? Or will there be, um, you know, different types of diets, or are we going to just have like some commonalities when it comes to that? Because there definitely has to be some unity when it comes to, uh, those with the Late Late Show with BT. Um, and then there's some situation where it's like community service, like, we don't really eat like certain types of meat or steaks. I'm currently in the process of working that out. Like, you know, um, say for instance, I don't eat like steak, but steak is still like a part of a diet that we have. How do we do that? Like, do I have to, or would we have to commit to consuming it a certain amount of times, like our community service when it comes to culinary? Just because it is, but so kind of working out certain things like that, like um, the steak and the beef and all those types of contributions. So now we're at salad, soups, and sides. And one again, green beans with garlic and oyster sauce. So if you selected that, you got it. So how about some drinks and desserts? So we got it. Drinks and desserts. So if you was checking out that martini, you're correct. Green tea and apple martini. So that was this month's menu. And a little test kitchen. And in our test kitchen, we're discussing the meatball method. That's right. Meatballs. We got it. neither. I was looking at the titles of them. It was like, neither. But then let's look a little deeper. And still, oh, wait a minute. It stands out. This one. Let's see what they put in it. See if we got it. Then. And guess what? This one stood out. So that's our test kitchen. So what's for dinner? So Sunday through Saturday, what's for dinner? I was like, what do you cook? What's in your diet? You know, I'm like, oh, you know, I don't really eat meat. But it's like, you know, this is Security and Law show. So when you find certain brands that kind of go with what you don't do, like eat meat, and it's still not vegetarian meat. You know, it's not. The market is not for vegetarians, like tofu type meat or bean curd, but it's still not red meat. That's why I say I'm not on my diet. You know, in terms of like taking out like the whole even perspective of meat or beef or steak. But just using the brands where that's not really what they do anyway. But they still don't do the bean curd or the vegetarian type. That's not their market. They still have a different market. You know, it's like you know, difficult to explain, but you know, it's still not meat. You know, it's still not steak. So it's like, oh, it's not off the diet, but it's like technically, you know, it's still like that whole appearance of that. Like, oh, I want this, but I don't really want meat. You know, so it's like, oh, this brand, I don't really want to do the whole, I don't really want to go into that group. You know, I don't want to be I don't really want to go into the vegan group, you know, so it's kind of like that. Oh, so we're still, what's for dinner? And the great thing about it is like, even though they don't, you know, they don't do that type of marketing, you know, it still keeps my diet and kind of secure because, you know, they don't market that it's not meat, but they don't market that it is. So it's still kind of, you know, it's like, oh, someone goes into your freezer and is like, oh, this is meat, you eat meat, you know, but it really isn't. So who got it? Louisiana Hoppin' John on Monday. So that's what's for dinner. Louisiana Hoppin' John. So yeah, I guess I could vibe about that. Yeah, I've been kind of doing that since I don't know how long I've been doing that. On that type of diet where it's not really meat, but it's it's not marketed as meat, but it's not marketed as none. So it's like, unfortunately, general public who doesn't know would probably think that it's meat, buying meat, and this is, but it's not. Just one of those little things that everyone don't know, I guess. But I guess since I've been like really focused on finding someone and really just like buckling down on that being secure when it comes to family and offspring. I've kind of stayed in that type of community. Um, but it's like, oh, like, are we there? It's kind of like that community where it's like, you vibe about this, and like, well, are we there? Am I in that one? Because it's not like it's a secret, but it's just not general knowledge. Um, but that's that. And but it's kind of like you get a veggie burger, and I'm like, well, how does it taste? If it's not meat, it's kind of like you get a veggie burger and it's similar to a burger, or you get a steak and it's similar to that, but the difference is, unfortunately, like the packaging, it doesn't say veggie burger, or it doesn't specifically say that it's not a beef patty or a chicken sandwich. It doesn't say that. It still says that it's a chicken sandwich. It still says that. But if you are familiar with the brand, then you know that then you know what it is that you're consuming. Not necessarily false advertising, but it's like having a brand that's vegetarian. That's the name of the brand, vegetarian, and then on the box is a burger. You know that it's with vegetarian. Uh, but anyway, that's what my focus has been when it comes to the diet. Just it's not chicken because it's not the community that it's in, or it's not steak because it's not the community that it's in, or it's not a chicken nugget. And then, like, I guess you can kind of get it because if it's like, oh, if you taste it, you're like, it doesn't really taste like a chicken nugget because it's not a chicken nugget. Well, then why does it say it's a chicken nugget? But it's the brand, and that's why um, it's not a chicken nugget. So when who got it? So it's like, okay, well, are they within the law because they stay within the spirit and the identity of the brand? Or are they outside of the law because it's a chicken sandwich that's listed as it being, but it's not a chicken sandwich, which is better to be in? That it's not a chicken sandwich and it goes with it, and you're within the law with the brand, or to ignore what the brand is and still put a chicken sandwich there. Anyway, back to me. You got it. So I guess we could definitely win that George Foreman grill, Evolve grill system. When they first came out, I think I got one as a gift. And I liked it when I got it. You know, it was advertised, it takes the grease out and it does this and it does that. You know, but then we found that there's some cleaning problems in terms of keeping it clean. It's like you can clean the top, but then you find that under the bottom, and like it's a lot with that. But just generally speaking, you know, it definitely does what it says it's gonna do. It's just the clean becomes kind of difficult. So let's go back to Tampa Bay. 95.7. And that's 95.7. And I guess just another quick note about that community. I guess it's like a nice segue or an in between type community if you don't specifically want to like go all out and be vegan. And sometimes, you know, it's kind of, we put here that it is costly, you know, that some of the offerings are more costly. And like, well, why do you have to like pay more? You know, this is supposed to be healthier for you. Why do you have to pay more to be healthier? It seemed like it will be more accessible, more available to the public, and more compatible with certain price points. So a lot of times people kind of stray away from those type of products, or the vegetarian, or they just don't want to go into that whole, you know, type of community for whatever reason. You know, they don't have a problem stopping eating meat, or it's not in their diet, but they don't necessarily want to do that. They don't necessarily want to be labeled as a vegan or a vegetarian, you know, because this is just not who they are. Even though the results, the activity, the lifestyle may be them, but the labeling, you know, may not be them. So anyway, these type of products I found to, it could definitely be kind of like an in between, where you don't really want meat, but you still kind of want, you still kind of want that flavor, or something like that, but it's still not meat. But how do you know to get these products if they don't market to you specifically? Sometimes people don't use that as a way to, put their money into that marketing. And sometimes they just put it into like the need, or the attribute of the consumer, or if that's the need, this isn't me, or this is, then sometimes that is how it's done, as opposed to just straight out like blatant marketing. Sometimes it's put with the knowledge of the brand and the following that a certain situation that relates to that has. And that is how you find that digital forecast. Who got it? So if you are weighing with Alexander, you're correct. One 101 ideas. Who got it? The top, J.W. Anderson. You're correct. If that was you. Rock steady. Who got that? Unfortunately, neither. We won't be rock steady with 101 ideas. Still, 101 ideas. We got it. So the skirt, I was kind of looking at that skirt, but I was still saying no. But if you were like, I was feeling that skirt, you're correct. Mason by Michelle Mason. So, is there anything wrong with playing the field? So let's play the fields. Who got it? I'm kind of liking those. Oh my gosh, I picked something wonderful. Michael Kors. 101 ideas. Who got it? So if you're going for the belt, Michael Kors, the pants, Isabel Marant, and this ensemble, also Isabel Marant. Let's get moving. Can we? Let's see. Well, we certainly can. with Jonathan Simke and Alexander Wayne. One-on-one ideas still. Who got it? Alexander Wayne. Dream on. Well, this is all good. You know, just keep on dreaming. Dream on. Who got it? Unfortunately, neither. One-on-one ideas. Neither. So one-on-one ideas. Let's kind of spice it up a little bit with Spice World. Who got it? So we got Kenneth Cole. So, you know, we're traveling to Florida, and we decided to stop at South Walton. Where do we stay? The Hilton, My Vacation Haven, Edgewater Beach Condominium, Dune Alley Realty, Sterling, Resort Quest, Southern Vacation Rentals, Sedestine, or Cottage Rental Agency. If you're like, I don't really know any of them, you know, that's, you know, fine. But the one that standing out that we have is Dune Allen Realty. And again, that is South Walton, Florida. She's got game. So who got it? Ahead of the curve. So if one thing stood out to you, that would have to have been the cuff. Giles and Brother. Still ahead of the curve. Not with anything. We're not ahead of the curve. But let's see how we Jim Dandy. No, not at this time. Might not be Jim Dandy, but we could definitely be Sports Authority, right? Definitely jacket, top, skirt. Jacket, top, skirt. Jacket, Lauren Ralph Lauren. Top, Jonathan Simke in the skirt. What about Sparks and Recreation? Anything? Nothing. It's not time to slouch. No slouch. Nothing there either. Fair game. The bikini, Lisa Marie Fernandez. Tangerine Dream. Let's see who got it. I Still Love You, NYC. The visor. And we're going to head back to the beach. But it's time to leave Tampa Bay for who else? Jacksonville, 93.3. That's 93.3 Jacksonville. And so we're buzzing. But we're gonna have a little time for April Wilder, writer and teacher whose new blog, TrueReference.com, is dedicated to narrative awareness. With Have I Made Peace with My Past? I talk about our lives as a pack. The neighbors driven mad by Cooper's psychotic bark, the vets who lined up antidepressants for Simone. I explained that they were half trained and ill behaved, but I loved them so much it was a sickness. But then my friend stopped me. After they were split up, they became completely different dogs. The recollections I had of my dogs, happily rolling in the grass, morphed into visions of standoffs over a stolen bone, of the escape tunnels they both tried digging in the backyard. The question I am building to is this. When we talk about making peace with the past, which past are we talking about? The past with my dogs, as I had long imagined it, it was a story that merely reflected another story I was already telling. A story about not quitting that can easily be traced to my father, who every time I tried to quit something in my life, the oboe, the Dorf twins, lawn Olympics, the student council that would later impeach me, would send me right back in saying, "You're no quitter." Decades later, I was still gripped by the notion, torturing two dogs and a baby rather than correct my sight. If you're not controlling those stories, you can bet they're controlling you. So tell new ones. And again, April Wilder is a writer and teacher whose new blog, TrueReference.com, is dedicated to narrative awareness. So we're back with what's for dinner. So what's for dinner? You know, I'm coming to visit. You're cooking. What's for dinner? Well, it seems as if they all have a common ingredient. And because of that one common ingredient, I guess, you know, they got it. But what's for dinner? And we almost forgot one with the what's for dinner. Let's see if it has that same common ingredient. And wouldn't you know, the one that we left out is the one that we couldn't, if we couldn't stop by. Yeah, because it didn't get it. Mask appeal. Who got it? If you try the Peter Thomas Roth 24K gold mask, you got it. Now we're at, we love that. Always great buys under, $100. Who got it? Those are so cute. I hope they got it. Like, I'm so rooting for them. So, Elsie Lauren Conrad, if you pick that out of the lineup, you're correct. And the earrings, H&M. Flight plan. We're going on a flight. What's the plan? What are you taking with you? A Kindle Voyage? A travel pillow? A wipes dispenser? A hydro flask? Slippers? Who got it? So if you weren't really going for either, you are correct. A gold rush. We got it. 3, 6, 1, 4, 5, 2, that's 5. We got it. Neither. So I guess it's not you. How about a little style watch? Who got it? Wow. So we have a Kelly sandal. A little loved monkey pendants. Jamie King's under $100 outfit. And that's our style watch. Best looks of the week. Who got it? So we want for this one. Awesome. Jessica Chastain. And if you're checking out those two at the end, Kerry Washington, Iggy Azalea. Spring Breakers. Let's spring break real quick. Who got it? Jessica Alba. Body Watch. Who got it? Unswing green tea, if that's definitely your pick, you got it. Best of Spring Beauty. We got that. Oh, there's one. Bobby Brown. And I guess we could end it with tire rack. Who got it? Toyota Camry V6, BMW. So I guess technically, when you add V6 SE, BMW 640i, and the 2WD Super Crew, they all got it. And we're gonna go back to the beat before we go to our Kumbik LL Cool J song. And that's 93.3. That's 93.3, Jacksonville. And we're at the Kumbik LL Cool J Hasta La Vista Baby song, and it's Get Down. Now, we are going to mention a little about Bobby Christina Brown, because if you've been keeping up with the LL Cool J Hasta La Vista Baby songs and Kumbik, you probably might have been got into the vibe of that it also has significance when it comes to comas and coma types. But the LL Cool J prevention song is a little different than a coma type prevention? Because yes, it is possible with this particular segment. But the coma that Bobby Christina Brown is a little different. Whereas LL Cool J, that particular that particular coma situation would be whether like if someone you're in a coma and it's like is the danger from you going from one to the next, like the prevention from you going from being able to come out of it to not. The type that Bobby Christina Brown is in is like is a little bit more complicated. How can it be complicated as a coma? But it is, because it's like if you have like a family list of, I don't know, 25, and you have a cookout, how do you get them all to come to the cookout and there's no bickering, this, you did this, or this happened, or how do you get them all there and all their differences? And that's where that's where the difficulty is coming from. Like, for instance, another example, you have a common dad. There's Robert Jr., LaPrincia, Cassius, Bobby, and Landon, and they all have this, it's what if they all have this belief that this is their father? All of them. We all share the same dad. We all have the same father. But the reality may be that their fathers are different. And it's not where you can, it's not a situation you can put this one here where your father does this. And when you go, the Princia goes here, they do this, and this was what they have. And Cassius, this is what they have. And, Bobby, they work in the studio. And Landon, they go golfing or whatnot. You try to put something there to have something different. But in this situation, you can't do that. It has to be what it is. And when, they come together and it's not what it is, it doesn't help the situation. And so that's the type of challenge that is happening right now. So it's like a real life test of the validity of Catherine and Latasha being a born couple, because it's with their togetherness that situations like comas like Bobby Christina Brown can be reverted to having liveliness. So our Stella Vista baby song, LL Cool J, is Get Down. Until you really lock the walls, go sporting and joining, and I'm on the bars. Don't laugh, and I'm black, but I'm not. Disappeared for a year, now I'm back, y'all. So get down with the entrepreneur of funk, not a sloppy fat punk or a Shaolin monk. Ain't down with it used to jam. So with and J Ski is the block, farmers is the street. They get hungry over beats, that's why I always eat. Up to you to guess who's rocking funky sound. If you don't know, never mind. Come on and get down. Get down. Get down. All like, hey, Stats, Cahoe, calling me a sucker, boy, you're pushing a broom. If you try to pull an H, you get a punch in the face. All eyes on my pots and women walking the place. Scatter. Family from my happy days, not the boys to play the bench for the Oakland A. He dropped me to a hot to the record he played. Couldn't keep it a secret. I'm LL Cool J. Runs all whack and real, all real. Yo, tell the party people the deal. That's right. I'm back. He talks all that vibe. He used to never jack his names on the map. Still line. My homeboy says so that's when love has hands like a hatchet, cut creators and back, cut creator on the fader. The teacher's pet. Baddest man with 10 fingers you've ever met. And sooner or later we'll have to sit. Cut creator, cut the record so they don't forget. Getting down. Get down. I make hard rock dance for hard rock fans. When I'm saying it's a really saying La La Land. Got a can full of jams pulling off the lid. Competition New York is doing what I did. Co-sender of a story. I pay my dues. I rock the house parties. I was down with crews. Now I never be caught. I'm in my P's and Q's. And for the rest of your life, you want to be in my shoes. I scar like stones, hard like cement. And I watched every jam that I ever went, because I got a better breath than the MC has, and I'm doing them, brother. I'm Alcatraz, get down. Get down. I rock the boss back. The only man you should call when the party's packed. From Paris to LA to Sam Shopping to Japan. When it's a cool J party, you gotta get in. So I'm making big steps like in the PL1. Rhyme you on my senses as I leave my lip. Up the block, kids are talking and spreading the news about the brand new master, the one you choose. If I'm chuckling, I want to stomp the rats when I kick the come boy could only impress. I'm not a hula hoop. This isn't fast and phase. Hard work pays. I'm getting straight up A's. 2 J's running things. Understood. Execution I should wear hood and carrying nets because I'm rough on wax. Speaking firmware from durable 8 tracks. Get down. So I'll mention that again because it's definitely worth mentioning. Yes, the LL Cool J Hasta La Vista Baby song, how we, what we include in that, it does contribute to preventing those type of situations like comas. But the difference is the deadly with the LL Cool J going from not coming out of it. It's Bobby Christina Brown's coma is a little more complicated because of the togetherness that it seeks, the type of togetherness is, I don't want to say difficult to achieve, but like those 2 examples, it can be difficult to achieve because of belief. And that is where the question, the problem, the challenge when it comes to Catherine and Latasha, that belief, when people have years and decades of believing one way, doing things one way, always been this way, and that may not always been the same. So that's kind of what she's up against. People who, certain situations and beliefs that have, it's kind of like, oh, I've always been in this. And it's just like anything that we present, when it's, it's here, and that's one thing that's here. In the Outofnetwork spotlight, we have Sleep Enough Said. Bobby. Congrats on your baby's first night home and your rest all-nighter since college. We're there for the first time and every time after. The Bobby Custom Fit Total Body Pillow, unique 3-piece body pillow that offers more customization, more support, and the kind of sound sleep any mom-to-be can find comfort in. Our Out-of-Network Spotlight, Bobby. So that's our Out-of-Network Spotlight and our show. And then by being in Georgia, that's another challenge that she's facing in the Brown family. All of that mixed in together. But this has been the Late Late Show with BT. Bye.